Lifetime Movies. Resístete si puedes.
Buenas tardes a todos y cada uno de ustedes. Recuerden, hoy tenemos el gran honor de darle la bienvenida a Vivica Fox. Ella tiene más de 250 películas en Hollywood y más de 25 películas de Lifetime Movies como productora y actriz. Ella personifica el empoderamiento femenino delante y detrás de cámaras. Hoy vamos a tener la oportunidad de conversar con Vivica Fox, pero antes les recuerdo que todo este evento va a estar en traducción simultánea, tanto en español como en portugués, en el momento en que empecemos a hablar inglés con Vivica. Así que no se olviden que tienen el control cada uno en su computador y por favor mantengan sus micrófonos apagados hasta que sea el momento de la ronda de preguntas y respuestas, en donde tendrán la oportunidad de hablar ustedes mismos con la única e incomparable Vivica Fox. Y ahora, para hablar de Lifetime y lo importante que es para nosotros la igualdad y la mayor oportunidad para mujeres delante y detrás de cámaras, no solamente como un dictamen, pero como parte de nuestra vida real, tenemos la suerte de tener a la vicepresidenta de Programación y Producción y Head of Content, Carmen Larios, de Lifetime.
César, muchísimas gracias. Hola a todos, muy buenas tardes. Les agradecemos muchísimo que nos acompañen y que estén con nosotros en esta charla con un gran talento como lo es Vivica Fox. Para nosotros en Lifetime es muy importante tenerla hoy a ella aquí, que pueda contar un poco sus experiencias detrás de cámaras, porque para nosotros en Lifetime es súper importante cumplir con esta misión en donde nuestras películas son producidas, escritas o dirigidas por mujeres en más de un 70%. Y esto lo que queremos es reflejar la misión de ser un canal que habla de las mujeres de una manera única, refrescante y que no pone un rol específico de cómo tenemos que ser o cómo tenemos que actuar, con contenido que no nos dice tampoco un tutorial de quién tenemos que ser, sino que nos pone a nosotras las mujeres como protagonistas, nos divierte, nos entretiene y esperemos que a ustedes y a nuestro público en general nos entretenga todas las noches con nuestras Lifetime Movies. Son películas que solo las encuentran en Lifetime porque son producidas por el equipo de Lifetime. Nosotros las tenemos en nuestra pantalla en todas nuestras distintas plataformas todos los días. De lunes a domingo las pueden encontrar y los fines de semana tenemos los grandes estrenos, que son películas que ya sea basadas en un libro, basadas en grandes acontecimientos de la vida real o simplemente guiones creados por mujeres y productoras como la misma Vivica. Así que sin más, pues creo que es el momento de que ella nos cuente su experiencia de lo que significa ser una mujer con todo ese talento que lo lleva a la pantalla y que nosotros podemos verlo y cada noche sumarse a Lifetime, por favor, para que vean todo este gran trabajo que se hace detrás de cámaras. Muchísimas gracias.
Y ahora vamos a compartir con
Vivica
toda la audiencia
Fox,
este video.
una amiga que todas quisieran tener.
Ya es hora de que te tomes la vida más en serio. ¿Un sueño hecho realidad?
En las buenas,
Ni siquiera sé por qué dije eso yo.
No soy tu enemiga, Tracy. Solo intento ayudarlas.
y en las malas.
Ella coquetea con mi esposo.
¿Eso es cierto?
Al que madruga, Dios le ayuda.
Sí, así es.
¿Realmente crees que es un buen momento para enamorarse?
Haría lo que sea por ti.
No será nada fácil.
Realmente, lo que sea.
No pienses demasiado. Escribe con el corazón.
Así se habla.
Elegiste al perfecto hombre equivocado. Contrataron a la wedding planner equivocada.
Murieron mientras dormían.
¿Hablas en serio? Vaya.
Todo va a ser perfecto.
Las sorpresas nunca se acaban en esta casa.
Noche de amigas con Vivica Fox. Todos los miércoles por Lifetime.
And now is the time to introduce the one and only, the amazing Vivica Fox.
Hola, hola.
Hola Vivica, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. Vivica, you are one of the true stars of Hollywood. You have more than 250 movies. And you have, then we are going to talk about the Lifetime movies, but talk to me and to everybody else who's from Colombia, Mexico, Argentina, Peru, Brazil. Everyone wants to hear from you. What it was for you to live the dream in Hollywood? How did you become a star? If that was always your dream?
Well, you know, I left home when I was 17 years old 1 month after I graduated from high school in search of a dream that I have been able to live out beyond my wildest expectations. I have been so blessed to travel all over the world and work with some of the most amazing actors from television and film, from Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, Uma Thurman, Lucy Liu, directors Quentin Tarantino, F. Gary Gray, and now I'm a producer and I just directed my first short film. So my life has just really been an amazing journey, and I can't wait to see what's going to be the next chapter because I can't tell you, this little girl from Indianapolis, Indiana is now a movie star. So I'm definitely living out that dream.
One of the things that amazed us the most is that you were not only happy and successful as an actress of Hollywood, but then you become a
Yes.
producer and you are having 25 movies. When do you know with Lifetime? So when did you decide to change shifts and go to the producer title? And how was the experience with Lifetime?
I love Lifetime. Lifetime has been so supportive of my career. Literally, after I finished the movie Kill Bill with Quentin Tarantino, Lifetime was the first network to give me my own series where I was starring in, called Missing. It used to be 1-800 Missing, and they renamed the series Missing. And I did that for 3 seasons. And, so when the show comes on, it says starring Vivica A. Fox. I just was like, wow, I have my own television show. Then from there, we did Vivica's Black Magic, where they let me have a little fun with some exotic dancers. So we used to make it rain every Wednesday. And then after that, David Ducato, who is the director of the So Wrong It's Right franchise, approached me about doing the films, and we loved working together. Matter of fact, we are in the process of finishing 3 new films. So stay tuned for more. But like you said, we're on film 25 that has aired.
Also, one of the things that people like the most, and I know they even stop you everywhere you go to ask you, please tell me the famous catchphrase from the Ron collection. You mess with the Ron.
They do. Can I tell you, on Twitter, I absolutely love it. Like, I can't wait for Vivica to deliver the line. You've messed with the wrong cheerleader, the wrong stepfather, looks like you found the wrong Prince Charming. Yeah, people love that catchphrase.
So, what is the difference between the wrong and the right? Please elaborate.
It's so wrong, it's right.
But you are not only an actress and a producer, you're also an entrepreneur and you're also an empresario. You have your own business, and the
Yes.
Vivica Fox wig collection is a huge success. Tell us about it.
The wig collection, the Vivica Fox hair collection, actually fell in my lap, to be very honest with you. I took over for Beverly Johnson, who was an international beautiful model who had decided that she didn't want to do it anymore. And so my business partner, Lita Richardson, came to me and said, hey, Vivica, what do you think about having your own hair collection? I said, are you kidding me? As much as I spent on wigs and weaves in my time working as an actress and a model, absolutely, it's a perfect fit for me. Now, just give you a little bit of backstory. I will never forget, we are now celebrating 10 years, the Vivica Fox hair collection is. And when I first started the wig collection, people teased me. They said, oh my goodness, her career is over now. She's selling wigs. Not knowing that my business partner and I had did our homework. And we found out that the hair business is $1 billion a year franchise. And there was a lot of African-American women that were buying hair, and then also women that were going through breast cancer and chemotherapy. So it was literally a perfect fit for me. And now everyone comes up to me and say, Vivica, I'm rocking your hair, or ask me for the wigs for their television productions or stage shows.
Excellent. I mean, they're amazing, and you have more than 5,000 different looks. So we people in Latin America will also take a look at that. One thing that strikes us the most is that for Lifetime, is a mission to have entertainment with a purpose. And one of the things that's
Yes.
important for us is to give more opportunity to women, real women, behind the
Yes.
cameras and in front of the cameras. How do you feel about that?
I think it's wonderful. I mean, it's really a beautiful time to be an actress, especially an African American actress or a woman of color in Hollywood, because we are finally getting our own productions. I mean, we have Shondaland, who now is turning out Grey's Anatomy and all of those great shows. She's got Debbie Allen directing a lot of the shows. I'm now becoming a director. It's a wonderful time for woman power right now. We're telling our stories, we're shooting them, we're hiring, we're financing them. And it's about time. I mean, I've been doing this for close to 3 decades, no, over 3 decades. And it's so good now that when I go to a meeting, to walk in a room and to see power seats being held by women, the producers, the directors, the studios, the head of studios are women now. And 25 years or so ago, you wouldn't see that at all.
That's so true. I mean, people say that the best way to empower a woman is with the real examples in real life.
Yeah.
And you are a true
Yes.
example of female empowerment. Which one is your message to all the women in Latin America who wants to follow your steps?
Well, I try to definitely be inspirational to upcoming actresses and businesswomen. It's not just, I'm a good businesswoman too. Like we said, I've got a lot of different businesses going on besides being an actress. And I say do the work, especially in today's society where things are just so easy. Swipe quickly. Everybody thinks you can go on YouTube or do a TikTok video and you're a star. To build a career that will have longevity requires work. There are different chapters that you will go through. I started off as a model. Then I became an actress. Then from an actress, I became a producer. Now I'm a director and an author and a TV host. So there's different chapters that you can go to. Watch the relationships that you keep with people as well too. Always show up with the attitude of gratitude. Be on time. Be professional. Never waste any one time because your reputation will take you very far or you're going to see the door.
You also wrote a book, Every Day I'm Hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to share some of the quotes of your book?
Well, that was the beautiful thing about Every Day I'm Hustling, my book. I never had any idea that I would become an author. And once again, I share in my book that you got to build yourself a dream team. Build yourself a dream team that people that see opportunities for you that you didn't even see for yourself. I'm so blessed that my publicist and BFF, Mr. BJ Coleman, saw this for me because I was having an amazing comeback in my career. I'm a woman in my 50s, and he was like, listen, you're having an amazing resurgence in your career. I'm like, but I don't want to tell. I'm not a kiss and tell type of babe. And he goes, no, Vivica, share your secrets of your success, how a woman in your 50s that normally Hollywood throws women out to pasture because they feel like you have nothing else to offer. You're producing, you're acting, you have your own franchise. You look amazing. Share those secrets with others who don't know how to go into different chapters to let them know that you too, this Hollywood star, has been through it as well. And so that's how we got Every Day I'm Hustling. And one of my favorite quotes in the book is, make your haters your congratulators.
Gratitude is for sure the right attitude. So what is next for
Yes.
Vivica Fox?
Well, I just directed my first film. It's a
Tell
short
us, tell
film
us.
yes. I'm so excited. It's going to be coming out July the 10th on BET Herd Network. And basically what that is, that's a sister network to BET. That's kind of like Lifetime, that they deal with women initiatives. And this film is dealing with mental illness and homelessness. They're going to
Wow.
allow 4 to 5 different new directors a chance to direct a short film. My film is 17 minutes long, starring Nikki Michaud and Alea Hamilton. And I'm just so thrilled. I went and shot it in Washington, D.C. And it's going to be coming out July the 10th. You're going to be seeing me doing a lot of press. I'm going to get to host an event and do a Q&A. And I'm just so excited because, like I said, through directing and through what we do as artists, sometimes you never know what your work may inspire someone to tell their truth or to change their life. And so that's what I'm hoping that my film, which is called Through Her Eyes, directed by Vivica A. Fox, will enlighten others as well.
Thank you so much for everything, Vivica. Now we are going to give the chance for people from the press from different countries around Latin America to ask you questions. So if you're okay with that, we are going to proceed.
I am.
Mariana, we are ready.
Okay.
Mariana, primera pregunta, por favor.
We're gonna continue with Milagros Amondaray from La Nación. Milagros, are you there?
I'm here. Do you listen to me?
Yes.
We can hear you, darling.
Hi, Vivica. It's so nice talking to you. It's very
Hello.
inspiring, everything you said. And I was thinking
Thank you.
about all the chapters you said you have to build in your career. How did you know you were ready to take every new step? And how did you feel producing and directing?
Well, this is the one thing that I try to pass on to other actresses is, you can only play a certain role for so long. You'd be the young ingenue. So, Mother Time will let you know when it's time in a way for you to move on to playing different roles. Like for me, I started off kind of like the young ingenue, the young hot girl. And then after that, it was like, you hope your career can go into another chapter where then you can play the mom or the boss, the head chick in charge. And then after that, then you go into producing where you realize with your team that, okay, we're greenlighting projects. Now I should be able to produce it. Then after that, after producing them and understanding all the dynamics of getting a film produced and out there, that, okay, now it's time for you to direct. So you just kind of have a team that says, okay, the next time we do this project, you're going to not only produce it, maybe we're going to give you a chance to direct it as well.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I have one correction that I want to make you all about my directorial debut, Through Her Eyes. The young actress that plays the daughter, her name is Alea White, not Hamilton. So I wanted to correct myself because she did an excellent job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next question, please, Mariana.
Yes, Lucy Wilson from Mujer Dínamo, Chile. Lucy?
Hi, Vivica. Thanks a lot for your time.
You're welcome, darling.
Yeah. I'd like to ask you how the female perspective has changed on screen in the last couple of years. Me Too, Time Up. Has it stopped it? The stories about women fighting women for a guy, fashion as the main interest for women. Has the interest kept up with change and stereotypes?
Yes, well, I think what you're trying to say is like, how much did the Me Too movement affect Hollywood? And that is a lot. There was so many times where women were afraid to stand up and tell their story, especially if there was sexual harassment or not getting fair pay. So for the Me Too movement in Hollywood has provided a lot of opportunities for women to become producers, directors, and to truthfully tell their stories.
And stereotype too, women fighting women instead of sorority.
Well, for me, I kind of think like, those kind of shows are kind of done on reality shows where, you kind of see a lot of the cat fighting happen. But as far as, in the movies and stuff like that, that's scripted. I'm very blessed that, I get to do my movies, whereas I have the actresses, maybe do a cat fight scene or something like that. But I don't really prefer to do the reality. That's not my thing.
Thanks a lot, Vivica.
You're welcome, darling.
Now, Eduardo from Mexico, Kin Magazine, was trying to ask you, this is a big moment for women in Hollywood. How do you see this reflect in the actual life of Hollywood? And what do you think about Lifetime as the ultimate female empowerment platform?
Gosh, Lifetime is all about girl power. all about girl power. That's why, I'm so happy to be a Lifetime family. They give women chances to tell their stories. Like this past season, they had the Clark Sisters movie out, and a major network probably wouldn't do the Clark Sisters, which is a gospel group that no one had any idea all of the drama that they went through. And the film was produced by Queen Latifah, Mary J. Blige. They give especially African American women, a chance for their stories to be told, for African American actresses to be able to sink their teeth into juicy roles, and also be in front of the camera and behind the camera. So Lifetime is definitely all about girl power, with getting stories told that are produced, directed by, and told by women.
Thank you. Next question, Mariana.
Yes, from Susana Serrano, El País, Colombia.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Susanna. Nice to meet you. It's an honor to can speak to you. My question is about the film, because I wonder if do you feel like more movies with female empowerment are missing?
Well, not lately. I love that the girls are not afraid to cast each other, to work with each other. There just doesn't have to be like, we only got one hot chick in the movie. Like you look at Girls Trip. Girls Trip with starring Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish, that they got to go on this fun trip and have a great time. You're seeing a lot of female empowerment films of women sticking together and supporting each other and telling the stories. I mean, like I said, it's a great time to be a female actress in Hollywood now. Our stories are really being told and beautifully shot and financed, and they're very profitable.
Okay, now it's the turn of Elba Cris of UOL, Brazil. Elba?
I'm going to ask the question on her behalf.
Okay.
She wants to know if the COVID-19 pandemic affect your work as an actress and as a producer in any way. And also, she wants to know if 25 movies is with Lifetime from the Raw collection is enough for Vivica Fox or not.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Vivica was the one actress that I think that they said, who's going to work during COVID? And it was me. I produced 5 films during COVID. So, I had a whole whole month of January kicking off 2020 of the So Wrong It's Right movies. So I was very blessed that during the pandemic, I literally only didn't work the first 45 days of it when they kind of shut everything down in America. And it was like, stay home till we start figuring this out. And then once we started figuring things out, I can tell you that we ran a very safe set, that we all had to go through our COVID test. There was someone there taking your temperature. And we really made sure that it was safe. So I was able to work a lot during the pandemic. And besides my Lifetime movies, I have a streaming show out now called Cocktails with Queens that's on every Monday. I host another show called The Screening Room. I also have my podcast, Hustling with Vivica A. Fox. The hair collection did amazing. So I just figured out how to work my way through COVID and not let it cripple me. Like a lot of people, they didn't get to work during COVID because their jobs, everybody had to stay home. But I was very fortunate that I worked plenty during COVID and can't wait to take a vacation.
It is true. Vivica, it is true that you're able to produce a movie in 10 days.
Yes.
Or so.
Yeah. Our Lifetime, our films, we usually shoot them in under 10 days. We get in there and we kind of do like 10 to 12 scenes a day. I have a very well-oiled machine with David Decato, my director, and Hybrid Films, the films that we make with the So Wrong It's Right franchise. And to go piggyback into the last question, 25 films is not enough for me. I've got, I think, 5 more that are about to come out soon. I love the So Wrong It's Right franchise. And it's limitless for me. I mean, we've done The Wrong Student, The Wrong Boy Next Door, The Wrong Wedding Planner, the wrong, oh gosh, wrong wedding planner. Let me see, The Wrong Man, The Wrong Fiance, The Wrong Prince Charming, The Wrong Cruise. I mean, it's limitless. I mean, so many things can be so wrong. It's right. The Wrong Friend, the wrong cheerleader coach, the wrong teacher. Look at that. So next, I think we should do the wrong reporter. It's limitless with this franchise.
Thank
the
you.
Wrong mommy. Look
Let's
at there.
go,
Wow.
Mariana. Next question.
Yes, it's from Mexico F agency. It's Monica Rubacalva. Monica, are you there?
Yes, hi, Vivica. Congratulations. I can't wait to see The Ground Reporter. Do you think this Ground collection has helped to diversify female roles on TV? Is there more representation in your movies?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's something that I definitely work with my director, David Ducato, that I want all nationalities represented. So in my film, we've got all walks of lives, to be very honest with you, and all different colors and shapes that we embrace from all communities, from Black to Spanish, white, and just to show a true reflection of our world. Our world isn't all just one color. It's changing every day. So I definitely make sure that there is diversity in my films.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vivica. Mariana,
You're
let's
welcome.
go. Next.
Yes, we're moving to Chile. Carolina Cerda from Publimetro. Carolina?
Okay.
Hi, Vivica. This is Carolina from Chile. I was wondering do you think that in uncertain times like this, the fans of the Wrong collection can somehow find comfort in the films, since they can always kind of count on them? There will always be more films. So I don't know, how do you think it makes them feel?
They love the So Wrong It's Right franchise on Lifetime. Let me tell you, they will when January, each week when the new film would come out, the entire day you could just sit and watch the whole franchise. And I've had so many people now come up to me and go, "My mother just loves you, Vivica, because she can sit and watch your films. She pretty much knows all of them. She loves all of them. They're so entertaining." And especially when it's cold outside and they can't go anywhere, they just sit and binge watch them all day, and they're entertaining. And that just really warms my heart and makes me so proud that the films are all different and that people literally can binge watch the whole franchise.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivica. Mariana, next question, please.
Yes, from Mexico, from Lucero Calderon, Excelsior newspaper.
Hello.
Lucero, are you there?
Hi. Yes. Hi, hello. Good afternoon to you. And I want to know if you have two things. Maybe an advice for all the women that maybe are scared to take big steps into the industry. What can you tell to them? And the other one, if there is a moment where you were aware about the power that you have to do whatever you want. Thank you.
Yes. Well, the first question you ask, I can answer that and just say, hey, you have to believe in yourself. And as I said, you have to do the work. But make sure that you understand that if you want to get into show business, that it's not just based on your looks. You have to have talent. Find out what you're good at. Are you good at drama? Are you good at comedy? Is a stage? What works for you? What are you good at? And then I also say, have versatility. Be able to sing, dance, act, be a triple threat, because you never know what the role may call for that day. Also, make sure that you go where things are happening at. And that, like in America, that would be California, New York, Atlanta. that you go to the place where you can get hired at. Because having the desire to do something and the talent, and you're not in a location where they're hiring you, makes everything a moot point. So find out where your business is happening at. If you want to be on stage, go to New York. If you want to be in front of the camera, that's California and probably Atlanta. So you got to get to where things are happening. The second part of your question, what was the second? What was your second question? Could you repeat that for me?
Sure. Yeah. My question is
Lucero?
that. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yes. My question is if there is a special moment that you were aware of the power that you have to do whatever you want to do.
Oh, well, that's happened recently in the last couple of years for me when Lifetime keeps calling me back and say, hey, we need 5 more films from you, Vivica. So, but I never take that for granted or abuse that. I make sure that I am a complete professional and that I remember that when we're making the films, that the brand of Lifetime is always respected. I try to elevate Lifetime to a new level. I make sure that I bring the influence of Vivica Fox from fashion to hair to makeup. My girls are fabulous. Good actors for them as well.
Thank you, Lucero. Thank you, Vivica. Next question, Mariana.
Omar
We have
Alvarado
so many people who want to talk to
Yes,
Vivica.
there are a lot.
Oh, okay. Then I'll answer quicker. Sorry.
No, don't worry.
It's okay.
It's a pleasure
No,
to hear.
be yourself.
Yes.
Be yourself,
Okay.
Vivica.
Well, but I want everyone to get a chance, so I'll make sure I keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you. Omar Alvarado from Travesía Pop, Colombia.
Hello,
If you
darling.
speak in Spanish, I will translate that in English. Don't worry. Vamos.
Omar.
Tu pregunta,
Listo
por
ya.
favor. Omar.
Hi, Vivica.
Hello.
Gracias por acompañarnos. Realmente, pues, te admiramos acá mucho desde Colombia. Has hecho parte de la historia del cine y estamos muy agradecidos por esta oportunidad. Mi pregunta...
¿Cuál es tu pregunta, Omar?
Mi pregunta tiene que ver con cuál es la imagen que tú tienes digamos, del cine o de lo que se produce en Colombia. ¿Sabes de algo? ¿Cuánto consumió algún tipo de producción relacionado ambiental en Colombia? Y precisamente a ti como productora, ¿te interesaría contar la historia de mujeres colombianas dentro de la franja de Ground Collection?
He's from Colombia. He wants to let you know that everybody in Colombia loves you. And he wants to know if, as part of your career and your different projects with Lifetime movie, the Ron collection with Lifetime, if you are considering telling stories from Latin America and Colombia, and if you ever planning to shoot in Latin America as well.
That's a good question. I'd love to tell some Colombian stories. Absolutely. I'd love to be able, once things start opening back up, to do some amazing locations and, be able to hire some Colombian and Spanish actors and that would be awesome for me. I'm totally open for that.
Thank you. And we're going to take that in consideration. As soon as they open the gates, I know Carmen is going to give you a phone call to produce our first Latin American Lifetime movie with the Ron collection and the one and only Vivica Fox. Next question, please.
Yes, from Brazil, Tony Go from Folia de San Pablo. Tony?
Hi, hello, Ms. Fox. This is Tony from Brazil.
Hello, darling.
My question for you is, as a producer, I want to know where do you get the scripts for the Wrong franchise from? Do you have your own team of writers specialized in writing wrong stories? Or do you buy scripts from outside and tweak them and make them more, you adapt them for the franchise? You change the name was something else and you put wrong in the title. How do you get them?
Well, that's a good question because, now that we've done almost close to 30 of the films, the Wrong franchise, So Wrong It's Right franchise, we definitely have a staff of writers. I personally haven't got to meet them. That's something that Hybrid Films and my director, David Decato, that's their job. I just, once they get it and they're happy with the script, I then help them produce them. Do we take a lot of the scripts and massage them, make them better? Absolutely. That's what I'm supposed to do as a producer and an actress. That's my part of it. But the scripts, they've got their own staff of writers that they work with, and like I said, that's with the director David Decato and Hybrid Films.
Thank you, Vivica. Thank you, Tony.
You're
Goes.
welcome.
Now, next question.
Yes, from Belén Eligio from El Sol de Mexico. Helen?
Thank you. Hi, Vivica. Nice talking to you. I've got two questions
You
for
too, darling.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. I've got two questions, Vivica. In the last Oscars, many women got recognized. What do you think that female directors and writers should talk about in their films now that their voices are being heard? And I would also like to know if you think that female representation has changed in the past few years.
Yes, absolutely. Female representation has changed in Hollywood in the past few years. Like I said, with the Me Too movement, that definitely propelled things on a rapid pace. But, I just feel like in Hollywood kind of think everything gets a turn. And finally, it is women's turn that you see us in front of the cameras and directing and winning awards. It's been a long time coming, and I am absolutely proud of girl power that's happening in Hollywood right now. Of course, we are definitely making sure that our stories are being told and absolutely taking advantage of the moment that's happening for women right now.
Vivica, from Brazil, they want to know if the pendant that you have, the beautiful pendant you
Yes.
have any special meaning or not.
Well, it does for me. This is Simone Smith, her collection. This is LL Cool J's wife, who I did the movie Kingdom Come with, and it represents Black love. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a little black, Black power fist. And then here, the other one, it's another Black power, and it's from her new collection. I actually modeled for the collection. The pictures are going to be coming out soon. So if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, on Instagram, I'm at Miss V Fox. I got my official blue check. I'm going to be posting the pictures any moment now, but I'm glad that you guys recognized it. It kind of went with my yellow outfit today because I wanted to breathe sunshine for my Latin American press tour today. I wanted to just come
As
through and
you
be like a
know,
ray of sunshine representing Black love.
and the yellow color is perfect for that specific light, because I think light is the
Thank
people
you.
who give love and receive love.
Yeah,
One of the things that
absolutely.
we like also is that LL Cool J is also the main star of our show NCISLA that we run in Latin America for A&E networks. So it's just in the family. Perfect.
Why, isn't that so crazy? It's like we're in the Matrix today. You know what I mean? Who knew that connection? That with the wife. I love it. See, I love it. Y'all good people over
And
there.
we took LL Cool J to Mexico. So the next time we have to take Vivica Fox when the doors are open to Latin America. So
Absolutely.
next
I will
question,
be
please.
there with bells on, darling.
Yes,
Absolutely. We will take care of the bell.
Next question
Mariana?
from Rolando Gallego from Hoy Newspaper, Argentina. Rolando?
Hi, Vivica. It's a pleasure to me to talk with you. And I take you out of the wrong collection. Some time ago, you say that if Kill Bill 3 was made, you would like Zendaya to play your daughter. Do you still think like that?
So let me just have some clarity about that story that we're talking about right now. I was asked during an interview about Kill Bill 3, which I always am asked about it, and I would love to do Kill Bill 3, but don't forget that Uma killed me, okay? So I would have to be a vision and a flashback. But they asked me that because I said we're waiting on the young actress Ambrosia to grow up to to revenge and fight Uma, because she said, when you grow up, you're sore about it, come find me. So the interviewer said, well, no, if we can't get her and the studio wants a bigger name, who would you then want? No slight to Ambrosia whatsoever. And I love Zendaya. Zendaya is absolutely amazing. They said if it was a Hollywood actress with a name, that is the only reason why I said Zendaya. I would welcome Zendaya or Ambrosia. I just love to see Kill Bill 3 made just like everybody else would.
Thank you.
We all want to see Kill Bill 3.
I know. Let me tell you something. That was 6 months of training. Quentin Tarantino kicked my butt.
Next
But I
question,
was in the best
Mariana.
shape of my life.
Yes, from Eduardo Rueda from Efecta Pop, Mexico. Eduardo? Are you there, Eduardo?
Eduardo?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hello, Vivica. Greetings from
Hello,
Mexico
darling.
City. Please tell us about your special point of view, like director, about all your projects.
Oh, well, no, I just have one project that's coming out as a director called Through Her Eyes, and it's a short for BET Her that's going to be coming out July the 10th, and it is my directorial debut, and it's dealing with mental illness and homelessness, starring Nikki Michaud and Alea White. And I'm very proud of it. I've seen it, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, so stay tuned.
Thank you so much.
The next question is from Argentina, La Nación. Are you scared of every time you carry on a new challenge?
Am I afraid? No, I love challenges. I welcome challenges. I love challenging myself to grow, to explore new horizons. I mean, that's life in the pursuit of happiness, is to have a challenge in front of you.
What else is in the horizon for Vivica Fox?
For me, next,
What
I'll
do you
probably
really
direct
want to
some more
do?
films.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely I'm definitely know that I'm going to direct some more fabulous hairstyles, and then also a fashion line. So I'm working on that next, a clothing line.
Excellent. Mariana, is there any more questions from our journalists?
Yes, Sebastián Greenberg from Zona Geek, Argentina. Sebastián?
Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Hola.
Hi, Vivica. First of all,
hi.
Vivica, a pleasure to meet you. We love you. And my question was recently answered. It was, you've done practically everything in your life. So you were speaking. and my question was, what's in the near future for Vivica?
A vacation.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Yes. But no. Next, like I said, I'm going to direct some more films. I'm in the process of finishing up a miniseries right now. I've actually got 2 more days left on that, so we've been shooting that for the past 3 weeks. Oh, my family, we're going to be on Celebrity Family Feud with Steve Harvey. That was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, my family, they came out, so I got to raise money for my charity Best Buddies. And the Vivica Fox hair collection, more fabulous hairstyles are coming out, and I think that's all the time I've got.
Next question, please.
Well, thank you, Vivica.
Yes,
You're
from
welcome.
Sara Méndez. Sara?
Hola, Vivica, ¿cómo estás? Desde Colombia, de revista WhatsApp. Yo solo quiero hacerte una pregunta. ¿Cómo defines a Vivica en una sola palabra?
If you have the chance to define Vivica A. Fox in one word, which word will be?
Loyal.
Loyal.
Loyal, yeah. I'm very, very loyal. You can always depend on me to do the right thing and to show up and work hard. So loyal.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Yes,
Beautiful answer.
Columba Bertis from Process of Mexico. Columba? Are you there, Columba?
Columba? Next.
Next. Miguel Smirnov, do you want to ask something to Vivica or Carmen Larios?
Hello, no, to Vivica. I would like to go back to hi, Vivica. I would like to go back to a question about how many days of shooting, but I would rephrase it in this way. How much time goes from the moment when you first learn about an idea or have an idea and the moment when you give the final okay to your participation in a project like this?
It doesn't take a long time, to be very honest with you. The director, David, and I have a very personal relationship with each other. David usually gives me a text and says, "Hey, kiddo, what you doing? What's your January? What's your February? What's your schedule looking like? I'm gonna need you for 10 days, gonna need you for 2 weeks, gonna need you for 2 days." He's already let me know coming up in June that he's gonna need me for a couple of days for another cheerleading movie. The cheerleading movies are big. And the fact that I was a cheerleader always helps when I was younger. So it's not usually long. I would say he just checks my schedule in advance, a couple of weeks or a month, just to make sure that I'm not doing like another big project and unavailable.
So what Miguel wants to know, he's a legend. The gentleman who's asking you the question is a legend on the international trade media. And he wants to know if the shooting takes 10 days, how long it will take from pre-production until post-production is done.
The finished project. Got you. We usually turn them around in 3 months, at the max 6. It just depends on if it's a Christmas movie, that's a bigger film, that they've got to edit and color and do all of that stuff, but it's a quick turnaround.
Perfect. And the last question from Colombia will be the following.
Yes.
Will be Melissa Tovar, who wants to ask from Revista Momentos. You are also an author. Have you ever considered the idea to make I'm Hustling into a movie or write another book for a specific purpose to make it a movie?
Wow, that's a tough question. But a good question, to be very honest with you, because then I'd have to cast someone to be Vivica Fox. I've never been one to kind of kiss and tell, but my life story would kind of make an interesting movie because I've been through a lot. I really have. I've, like I said, left home when I was 17 years old in search of a dream that I've lived out beyond my wildest expectations. I've traveled all over the world. I've had a little bit of scandal. A little bit of scandal, a lot of drama, but a lot of victories, and lots of adventure. So yeah, it would make a good movie. Why not?
It would be a great movie. We know that. And the last question is what it has to have a script or a project or an idea to get a yes from Vivica Fox? What it has to have? What the must have?
Oh, for me to consider a script? Well, for me,
Yes.
I love playing roles that are meaty, that the story's good. I always ask for a quality project. Because I think there's, at this point in my career, if I was to do something that someone says, why didn't you do that? Or I'm not moved from it, or it was not entertaining, then there's no reason for me to do it. So I love thrillers. I love things that take folks on an adventure, that leave you on the edge of your chair. I love beautiful projects as well too. Projects that take you on an amazing adventure. I love stories that educate you about someone that you thought you knew. So, for me, I like good projects that are written well, directed well, and shot well. So for me, it would be a quality project with good actors, excellent costume, excellent hair and makeup. A quality project is what Vivica Fox loves to sink her teeth into.
You are an actress, you are a producer, now you're a director, and also an author, entrepreneur, a businesswoman. And one of the things that have always interested me and the audience the most is that you always have the perfect and the right attitude. You always have these grateful notes, these grateful quotes, and it's very inspiring and it's very motivational. It seems every time that we have the pleasure to talk that you have an amazing heart, and that's why you're getting everything that you deserve because you work hard for the money, as they will say, and you are a true inspiration. What are your final thoughts in this interview for Latin America from Brazil?
I'm such a wimp. Thank you for those kind words. I am so blessed to be having this moment in my career right now. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm so grateful. I had no idea that in my 50s that things would be so wonderful and that I'm able to smell the roses and receive the roses right now. I am having the best time of my life. These are tears of joy, you guys. That I'm seeing brown people shine and be honored and celebrated and having a wonderful moment. And thank you for my flowers. Thank you for your love and support. And I promise you guys to keep bringing you more quality entertainment. I promise you that. And thank you. Thank you for
so
the
much.
kind words of.
Thank you so much for being always true to your own self, for being so authentic, such a lifetime woman. Thank you for being Vivica Fox because you have done so many great things for our life and for entertainment with a purpose and for lifetime. You are a true inspiration for every human being. We want to say thank you. And just because we want you to laugh at the end, I have to say it. You mess with the drone people. We are your fans. We love you. And we treasure every moment that comes from you. Thank you so much, Vivica Fox.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Muchas
Much
gracias.
love, darling.
Muy obrigado.
More to come.
Thank you, baby. More to come. Thank you. Take care.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, I have to invite you, everybody, to remember that tenemos dos eventos que vienen. Uno inexplicable el 12 de mayo con John Leguizamo y otro el 18 de mayo con William Shatner. Así que nos vemos muy pronto. Y ahora, para aquellos que quieran recordar el video de Vivica Fox que tanto están pidiendo.
Vivica Fox, una amiga que todas quisieran tener.
Un sueño hecho realidad.
En las buenas,
Ni siquiera sé por qué dije eso yo. No soy tu enemiga, Tracy. Solo intento ayudarlas.
y en las malas.
Ella coquetea con mi esposo.
¿Eso es cierto?
Al que madruga, Dios le ayuda.
¿Sí? Así es.
Y haría cualquier cosa por ti. Noche de Amigas con Vivica Fox. Todos los miércoles por Lifetime.